Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala Rasulullah. So, inshallah, last week we had taken this Dukhul al-Waqt. So, this is obviously one of the conditions for us to start praying. The time has entered. Inna salata kanat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. Every salah has a prescribed time. We went through the different times when it comes to Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So today, a very, very important thing that we will cover is when it comes to Arkan of Salah. So Arkan of Salah, so obviously all of us pray. There are certain conditions we have to have. One of the conditions before you start praying, wudu, facing the Qibla, niyyah of what you're going to pray, those well known. So what makes you enter the Salah itself? So the first one, obviously, takbirat al-ihram, miftah al-salah, al-tuhur. The key to prayer is tuhur, وتكبيرها التحريم. Once you say Allahu Akbar, then everything becomes haram, what was halal. وتسليمها وتحليلها التسليم. And once you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, things that were prohibited during this time becomes permissible again. So one of the first things for you to enter the prayer, takbirat al-ihram, i.e. when you say Allahu, not the hands, the word itself, the word Allahu Akbar is your entry into prayer. This is one. The second one, al-qiyam fil fard ma'a al-qudra, i.e. إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة, when it goes back to the ayah, when you raise up to pray, so i.e. any of your obligatory prayer, you have to stand and pray if you have the capability. Obviously, if you're sick, it takes a different ruling altogether. Or if you're maybe stuck in a place where you can't get up, you're going through surgery, or you're lying on your bed. In this case, سقط عند العجز, yani that condition is dropped when you do not have the capability. So this is the first one, al-qiyam fil fard ma'a al-qudra. Then after that, it is al-Fatiha لغير مأموم, reciting Surah al-Fatiha for obviously the Imam. لا صلاة لمن لم يقرأ بفاتحة الكتاب. There is no salah for the one who does not recite Surah al-Fatiha. I.e., once you say Allahu Akbar, the rukn, the pillar of your prayer, you have to recite Surah al-Fatiha. Once you're done with that, then when you go to ruku', so now we're talking only about arkan, just the position itself. When I say ruku', just the position itself, not saying Subhana Rabbi al-Azim or Subhana Rabbi, just the position itself becomes a rukn. Raf' min al-ruku' al-i'tidad, that is when you get up and you stand straight, is another rukn. And then from there, when you go to sajda al-'ada sab'a, that is when you bow on 7 limbs. What is the 7 limbs? 2 hands, your knees, your feet, including the nose. The Hanaf and the Maliki are a little bit lenient on this, but generally you want to land your nose on the floor. There's a strict hadith on this, but there are some scholars who took a different position. So your forehead, including your nose, your 2 hands, your knees, and your feet would be your sajda. I was commanded to prostrate on 7. This is that 7. So when you say sajda, make sure you don't lift your leg. Make sure your nose is touching the floor. This is 1. After that, al-jalsa bayna sajdatain, you have to sit between the 2 sajda. I think everybody does this. At-tashahhud al-akhir, the last tashahhud. Al-jalsa, again sitting and saying the tashahhud. As-salat ala nabi, this is in your tashahhud when you say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, that one. Tuma'nina, this is a very important pillar. When people pray in a hurry, they're actually missing a pillar of their salah, i.e. when they don't rest. So in the hadith itself, it tells you hatta tatma'inna, until the person feels tranquility. So that means if you recited your surahs, you go to ruku', you should feel tranquility. Not go down, come up. If you've seen some people, they like to pray really fast. They're not fulfilling one of the arkan of the salah. So this hatta, the hadith of Prophet tells us, until you feel tranquility. Tartib, i.e. you have to do it in order, and taslimatan, you give 2 salam. Some of the scholars will tell you 1 should be good enough for you to finish the pillars of salah. So let's say after reciting you cannot go to sajda, then you're missing your ruku'. So everything has to be done in order. So first, Allahu Akbar, not the hands, I'm just saying the word itself is a rukn. Reciting Surah Al-Fatiha is a rukn. Being in the position of ruku' is a rukn. Standing up straight is a rukn. The 2 sajdas, the sitting between the 2 sajda, tuma'nina, tranquility in every position, order, and the last one is 2 salam. Some will tell you 1. So this you can miss.